where you matter. Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 6 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Wendy's.
Former House Speaker Michael Madigan's hopes of overturning his conviction were dashed on Monday as a federal judge rejected his motion. Madigan, 83, appeared in court for a short 15-minute session, marking his first public return since being found guilty of bribery and corruption. Judge John Robert Blakey announced his decision from the bench, noting a lengthy written ruling will remain private for now. As the 4th of July approaches, residents in Elgin are reminded that fireworks remain strictly prohibited within the Elgin city limits. The ban follows several incidents in which illegal fireworks led to fires and injuries in past years. Officials are urging everyone to attend permitted professional displays like the city's upcoming 4th of July celebration. Naperville Public Library is bringing summer fun outdoors with a packed schedule of programs for kids and families. Highlights include weekly story times like Picnic in the Park on Monday at the 95th Street Library and Evening on the Riverwalk Tuesday nights at the Nichols Library. Find the full calendar at napervillelib.org.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
This Father's Day at Lowe's, score free gifts for the greatest dad. Right now, get a free Blackstone 8-piece accessory kit when you buy a Blackstone 28-inch griddle. Plus, get 2 free select Craftsman V20 tools when you buy an RP brushless drill and impact driver combo kit. Shop these deals and more this Father's Day at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 6/15 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like fences. A house with a big yard and a white picket fence was always the dream. But then you saw the price to install a fence and you're wondering if the color is driving the price up. Nobody ever dreams of a beige or a gray picket fence, right? So maybe those fences are cheaper. But no, they're not. Then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds and make all your dreams of a fence come true. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers, not available in all states.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Tigers shut out the Cubs 4-0 Sunday. Jack Flaherty got the win. He's 5-6. 9 strikeouts, his 2 hits allowed over 6 innings. Cubs rookie starter Cade Horton took his first career loss. He gave up 4 runs on 7 hits and 2 walks over 6 innings. Spencer Torkelson's 2-run double in the first was all the Tigers needed. They lead the American League Central by 7 games over Minnesota. The Cubs on top of the National League Central by 4 games over St. Louis. The Cubs travel to Philadelphia to start a 3-game series starting today. The starting pitcher to be determined. The Royals beat the White Sox 7-5 in Chicago on Sunday. Jonathan India hit a tie-breaking double in Kansas City's 2-run 7th. Salvador Perez and Bobby Witt Jr. each hit 2-run homers for the Royals, who had lost 3 of 4. The Sox begin a series Tuesday night against Houston-ready Shane Smith next up in the rotation.
Bundle auto and home, renters, or condo and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
There's one thing we know about dads. It's that they're not easy to shop for. Enter Kohl's. They've got everything from Nike golf gear to his favorite Levi's jeans. And you can save 20% on other finds like Flex Athleisure and Izod workwear. So if you're not sure what to get dad for Father's Day, you know where to go. Shop Kohl's now. Select styles. Offer ends June 15th. Some exclusions apply. Coupons do not apply to Nike and Levi's. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Give me those sauces, grab the chicken strips, let's dunk them in there. There's nothing like it. Hey, I'm Joey. And I'm Josh. And we're team members at our local Chick-fil-A. And a little thing you'll love about the Chick-fil-A chicken strips is dipping them in our sauces. My sauce is the barbecue sauce. If you wanted to add sweet, tangy flavors, there's nothing like it.
I love the garden herb ranch sauce, but if you want a little bit more kick in the spicy side, you can mix it with buffalo sauce.
Dipping them in our sauces, it is perfection.
It's the summer of Chick-fil-A chicken strips and sauces. Order now on the Chick-fil-A app.
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 78. Windy with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 60. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 89. Looking ahead to Wednesday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low around 63. Currently, it is 52 with clear skies. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Morning and happy Blues Day Tuesday. You have tuned in to the WRMN Morning Show with me, Susie C., and my trusty sidekick and co-host, Elliot the L-Train Serrano. Good morning, Elliot.
Can you be happy on a Blues Day? I mean, that seems contradictory. Happy Blues Day?
Happy Blues Day Tuesday.
Like jumbo shrimp or Army intelligence or, all these things.
Oh, wait, don't you have...
I have two brothers. They make the same joke. They make the same joke.
Okay, because I was going to say, are we going to start getting comments from them? They're going to come here and beat you up, give you noogies, brotherly noogies.
The part I love is when they go at it with each other, the two in the Army, one in the Marines, and then, of course, they talk to sonar. My Marine once chimed in the sonar on the air, and they went back and forth at it. So that's always fun.
So my ex and his brother was in the Army. He was in the Marine Corps and then the Army. And my ex was a Marine. And he would just tease him and like do that little march and be like, army training, sir. Like, just to go at each other. And I was like, oh, it was very funny. So.
It's always in love. It's part of the camaraderie of being.
I had a bunch of Marines in last night. You get the Semper Fi, let's go. Like, it was really cute. And they're not young anymore, and they're sweet, but I love it. I love my vets. Love my vets. Hey, you know what tomorrow is? I'm just going to hit this really quick because I'm going to keep talking about it.
Wednesday, Friends Day?
Wednesday, let's hear Weird Wednesday. But you know what we're doing tomorrow night? We're doing tomorrow night at 5. We are.
I don't know what we're doing. What are you doing?
Together, we're going to the cruise night.
Oh, man. That's right. I did
at the Legion. And I got a lot of people coming.
All right. Oh, see, you're
just
not.
What makes you so happy?
That's the thing. You shouldn't be telling me these things.
Man,
you should be saying.
Meet you.
You should be going. Oh no, there aren't going to be a lot of people there. We just need to be there.
It's just going to be you and I, nobody else.
And then I'll be like, okay, hello, everyone, hello, okay, walk through. Bye, everyone. I got to go home.
Come on, man. I'll buy you a brat.
Nah, it's okay. I mean, I'll have. Yeah, I don't know.
Or a hot dog.
Okay. I will go. I will be there.
Okay.
Okay?
People want to meet you.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
My people want to meet you.
Yeah, I find that to be suspicious.
Good morning. It's June 10th. It is Tuesday.
It is 6:10 a.m., yes.
It's time for the percolator.
You know what? I'm sorry.
Get the coffee. At least once at the top of each hour, we got to play a second or two of the percolator.
The thing about the percolator, isn't it a little early for the percolator?
It's never too early to percolate. So it's June 10th. While he's queuing that up. 72 days ASB. Oh, here we go. Everybody, let's go.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the
percolator. Get up. Get out of bed. Go. Percolate. Get those shoulders going. Get that butt moving. Get those feet shuffling to the coffee pot. Hector Soto, are you on?
I'm dying here, folks. I hope you don't know. You can't see this. If you're listening on the radio, I hope the sound of my soul slowly
Let's go.
escaping my body can be heard.
Now, doesn't this make you want to, I woke up this morning feeling really lousy.
Yeah, I know. When you walked in, you were really quiet, and then suddenly,
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this today.
We hit the theme song, and then now you're awake. And I like the Susie we had before the theme song played. I thought, it's going to be one of those nice, quiet, easy mornings.
Have you met me?
No, not that Susie. I was like, that Susie's pretty cool. But now this is the Susie I'm accustomed to.
Yeah.
There we go.
See how we start our day?
Yeah, we started that enough. That's enough of that.
We are 72 days ASB after Sue began, and we are 27 days what with Elliot, the L train. And we start today with 11,435 prayers. Got a bunch of people in.
I already see people checking in. Lots of folks, checked in on the YouTube page. Thank you, everyone, for checking in to this morning, to the WRMN Morning Show, which is sponsored by Vaselli Law. Vaselli Law, specializing in municipal, real estate, and corporate law. You can visit them at their two locations, one at 2021 Midwest Road, Suite 200 in Oak Brook, as well as right over here across the street.
Right there. I mean, we are looking at the doorway to Jimmy Vaselli's office.
One day I will see him in the window eating
He
shawarma.
promised.
He said he would, and he'd wave to us.
He came in last Thursday night, and he promised.
He said he'd do it, yeah. At 11 Douglas Street, Suite 271 in Elgin. You can contact them at 630-931-8225. Again, that's 630-931-8225. Vaselli Law, proudly serving in Northern Illinois and a proud sponsor of the WRMN Morning Show. We appreciate it.
Good morning, Jimmy.
As far as weather goes,
it's a beautiful morning.
It is actually kind of nice. It's right now we're looking at a temperature. The temperature's supposed to be at 53, but a real feel of 56. Wind gusts around 12 miles per hour. We're looking ahead to some thunderstorms in the area tomorrow evening through Thursday, but today we should be fine. Air quality is fair. So if you're struggling with allergies and like, you shouldn't have as hard of a day today. We'll be hitting that high around, we're looking at a high of 78. We're probably going to be climbing pretty well after noon. The high will probably be close to that around 3 p.m. today. So we're looking at breezy morning, hazy sun, clear in the evening. Then tomorrow is going to be a warm day, high of 90 with a low of 62, hazy sun, breezy and warmer. But we will have thunderstorms in spots. And that's our WRMN morning weather. As far as sports goes, well, the Chicago Cubs didn't fare so well against the Detroit Tigers and lost. Not Detroit Tigers, against the Philadelphia Phillies, and ended up losing in extra innings. Other great news, stuff that we'll talk about later in the show. Elgin was nominated as as the best place to live in the 2025 Reader's Choice Award. Elgin has once again been recognized as one of the top contenders for best place to live in the Daily Herald's 2025 Reader's Choice Award, and it's a community-driven program that invites suburban residents to nominate and vote for their favorite local businesses, professionals, and municipalities. The program features over more than 200 categories with winners selected by the public's vote. So that's more good news. People are liking Elgin. Beyond that, we do have quite a few things going on in the area, lots of events. We'll visit those in the 7 o'clock hour. So right now we've got, again, nice weather. People, and before you start lamenting about the Cubs' loss, they're still in first place. They have like 40 wins. Then this team is projected to win close to 99. So don't worry about it. In world news, I'm sorry, let me get my headlines pulled up here.
We're going world. We're going.
Yeah, I want to do some world. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of that.
We're going to be serious for a minute.
I'm trying to. You know what I did was when I was going through everything, I wanted to find some of the interesting stuff that wouldn't get people all
riled up.
Down, right? Because again, on the morning show, we want to give everybody a little bit of a positive start. You know, later on in the day, you can get bogged down. A federal judge dismisses Justin Baldoni's $400 million countersuit against It Ends With Us co-star Blake Lively.
They dismissed it?
Lively is suing Baldoni over alleged sexual harassment on the set of the film. So that's he signed a he filed a countersuit. The judge has dismissed it.
Interesting.
Yeah. On this, unfortunately, we've lost a great one today. Frederick Forsyth, English novelist and journalist whose books sold more than 75 million copies worldwide, died at the age of 86. And we also lost another good one.
Oh no.
We did lose someone, and but you know, he had a good long life. Sly Stone, frontman for the influential funk band Sly and the Family Stone, dies at age 82.
They were so cool back in the day.
Cool.
And he had a great wardrobe.
He did. They all had a great.
Yeah,
they were
it was
incredible.
Like literally best wardrobe ever.
I know there was but he's had a bit of a. You know, folks mostly know him for the performances and all that. A little controversy here and there throughout his career, but overall is mourned by his fans and his family.
They were very progressive.
They were incredibly progressive. That's what probably caused a lot of that controversy.
Yeah, because their songs were just about things like kind of in your face, like you're like, whoa. But yeah, I used to love them.
And it's Sly Stone, not Sly Stallone.
No.
Sylvester Stallone is still with us.
Sly and the Sly of Sly and the Family
Stone. We lost him.
He is getting funky up in heaven. He got him platform shoes on. Those platform shoes were so high he could probably have touched heaven at times.
Probably did.
I'm just saying.
High fiving the angels.
Did you ever wear platform shoes, young Elliot?
Oh, man. No, I couldn't. Okay, wait, hold on.
We got to think here.
I don't want to lie because I did grow up in a Hispanic family. And it was, I spent my preteens during the 70s.
Yeah.
And I remember having you know what? Now that I think about it. All right. So I remember having this pair of shoes
with corduroys.
They had these very high,
chunky wedgie heels.
Yes,
like the chunky.
Yeah, they
not
were like
the chunkless.
No, not the chunkless, but they were actual dress shoes that had very thick heels and even a thick sole.
Yeah,
oh man, is this offensive if I say this?
I don't know.
We called them roach killers. It's like something you kill the roaches with it.
No, because that's what you called it. That's not offensive. That's what you called it.
I don't know, but there's a little, there could always be, wait, that means that. I don't know.
Just stop.
Anyway.
You know what? If that's what his family called it, that's what they called it.
Yeah,
and
but
nobody can poo-poo it.
Well, there are a lot of things my family said that we can't say now, but still, yes. I think I had a pair of platform shoes when I was a little kid.
Yeah. See, and I had the clogs, the high wedgie clogs, and the corduroys, the sound the corduroys made.
When your thighs rub together. Yep. Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to the way back. We're back in the 70s, man. Cool cats and chicks were groovy this morning. And speaking of cool cats and chicks and being groovy this morning, the cue of the day. We got some good answers, and there's ones I need to talk about.
I looked at it yesterday when you posted it.
I did.
And, of course, folks, if you want to get a preview of what the Susie Q of the day is going to be, you can always go to our Facebook page. And if you look at our Facebook page around 4 or 5 o'clock, boom, you'll see tomorrow's question of the day. And again, I was first to answer.
You were.
And I think I'm going to try to do that. And maybe give a prize to folks who know what my answer is.
Ooh.
That would be fun.
Well, we do have one person. I'm hoping she's listening because she's just not happy with anything we do. Lee Susan. And you know what? I get it. She's not happy, doesn't like the show. I understand, doesn't like the cue. But that started back with Marky B. I know she's a Marky B fan. We all are a Marky B fan. But I even invited her to call in today. And just tell us what would make her happy. What could we do to make Lee Susan's experience with the morning show happy?
I don't know any morning show that's going to give you that kind of service.
Well, here we are.
That personalized
when we
kind of
say
service.
We are community radio.
We are.
We are. So, Lee Susan, if you were listening, I gave you the number, girl. Call in and tell us what would make you happy. But the cue of the day is, what was or is your favorite game show?
Favorite game show.
Yes, and there are so many.
There are lots of game show answers on the Facebook page. Many folks
be
new or classic. For me, I put up a classic one, and several people agreed with me, and they had my answer too. They gave my answer.
Yeah, we've gotten some good ones. And then I went into the archives of the Google, and I found a couple that I was like, wait, what?
You mean like old game shows?
Yeah. Well, and they were probably 70s, 80s. I'm going to go back during the break and look back further. But so we had a lot of people. John, no nickname John, likes the Family Feud with Steve Harvey. And I will say, Steve Harvey is comedy gold. Like his facial expressions. I mean, he could call in. Steve Harvey, if you're listening to us, which I'm sure you are this morning, could you call in and we'll let you deliver the bad joke of the day?
That would be fun.
But his comedic timing is so perfect.
I actually know his warm-up guy.
Can you call him?
I should
see if we could get Steve Harvey in to call.
Well, I
him
mean,
and do the
I
joke
have
of
to
the
call.
day.
I call his warm up guy. Say, well, I can get his warm up guy to do the bad joke of the day.
Let's do it. What are we waiting for?
Well, I don't know where he is right. I have to set this up with him ahead of time.
Yeah, because if they're in
He
like
travels
Los
a lot,
Angeles,
yeah.
it's really, really early. But
Yeah.
so, yeah, like to me, Steve Harvey is like just the expressions on his face.
He's hilarious.
He just knows how to work a crowd. And you know, the thing is, he lived in his car. If it wasn't for his third wife, he said he'd be a mess. Like she said, nope, you're not doing this anymore.
Oh,
Yep, you're doing that.
The first two wives wrecked him.
Yeah. But you know what was super cool? So I listened to a story. So Steve Harvey used to have a inspirational, I used to listen to WJCI a lot in the morning, and he had a 9-minute where he would talk. And him and his wife go on vacation every year. I don't remember if it was Jamaica or the Bahamas. And they always had the same kid as a server. And they said to him, what do you want to do when you get out of high school? And he said, you know what? I'm going to work. I can't afford university. And Steve Harvey and his wife said, well, here's the deal. You get straight A's. We will pay for university.
No.
And they did.
No.
And I think he's done that with multiple. He also does a prison ministry. So he's not just a funny man. He has so much content to his life. I just adore. I would love to meet him. Steve Harvey, if you're listening, we'd love to meet you, even Zoom in. But so some of the other answers we got is the Gong Show. A lot of Gong Show.
That's a good one.
What was his name? Who was the host of
Chuck Barris.
Chuck Barris, yes. And then
Gene, the dancing machine.
And we got a call.
We got a call. Someone's up bright and early.
Go. It was the Percolator song that did it.
Was it the Percolator? Good morning. You're on the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and me, the L Train. How are you doing?
Morning. Hello. Hold, please.
Oh, no, it should be there.
Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Dang.
Oh, hello.
Good morning.
It was the Percolator.
It was the Percolator. This is my girl, Lee.
My alarm was going off, and I'm like, oh, I have time this morning. What's going on? And then I see Sue dancing, and I was like, oocha, 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 oocha.
Did you get up and percolate? Is your Dunkin' brewing?
It's in my lap right now. It's in my lap.
Don't
and
spill it.
I haven't been active because I've been doing yoga in the morning. But, I figured Elliot missed me, so I needed to call in.
I missed you terribly.
Hey, what are you doing tomorrow at 5?
5 a.m.?
No, p.m.
I'll be
5 a.m.
5 p.m. What am I doing? I forget. I have to look. I think I might have a wedding appointment.
Okay, because if not, can you
that's
come out?
right. I've got a wedding too. That
sucks to be you, Elliot. You're coming. We're everybody that could hear my voice. I'm trying to get them to go to the Legion tomorrow night for the cruise night. So
where's that at?
It's right here in Elgin on Liberty Street.
At
post 57. Yeah, I always want to say 58, but it's 57, I think.
I have to look at my agenda because it's busy.
Just even for an hour and a half. But
I know, but I don't know if I have an appointment. I have a video call, so I have to look at my.
So you could video call from the
820 North Liberty Street in Elgin.
Yeah.
Post 57.
So we want to get as many people as we can out there. We are going to blow the doors off a cruise night.
I can't. I forgot. I have an appointment.
You don't.
I have a doctor's appointment.
Too late.
At 5 o'clock.
You already promised. You pinky swore.
Elliot, do you have to wash your hair?
I don't wake up looking this beautiful. It takes a lot of time, a lot of grooming, a lot of primping, you know.
He primps. He's a primper.
Are you a metrosexual?
I am all types of sexual.
Okay, so let's bring it back. Bring it back to game shows.
Game show, girl. What is it?
So, yeah, when you just talked about the Gong Show, I forgot about that one. Little Chuck Barris, the little man, was so strange, but that was a funny one. But one of my older ones was either the Newlywed Game or the Dating Game. And, Sue, you recently seen some of
yes.
I don't think I can say it here, but
I'll have to figure out how to say. I can say it on the air. I'll just have to make it very rated G. But I love.
So, yeah. One of the questions, and it was, where is the strangest or weirdest place you've had?
The urge to make whoopee.
The whoopee.
And the girl really seriously just said, that will be...
Oh, we got 20 seconds, so say it quick.
Oh, okay. Anyway, and then my game show for today, now I think I love Family Feud, and I do love, what's the suitcase one?
Oh, Deal or No Deal.
I love that.
Have you watched The Wall?
I haven't watched game shows in a long time.
Okay,
But
you got to watch The Wall. It's super cool and super, nerve-wracking. But okay, we got to take this break if you want to hang on. Otherwise,
the fruit, Bob.
Oh my God! And I'll tell Elliot off the air where the whoopee place was, and we'll figure out how to say it.
I think I know this one.
Pretty
I've
much.
heard it. Yeah,
pretty much.
I've heard it.
All right, Lee. Have a good day. Enjoy your coffee. Bye girl.
Bye.
Make whoopee.
I wasn't going to go into that. It's too early in the morning for that.
Is it?
For you and your friends. This is the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and me, the ever-suffering L Train.
Oh, my God. I'll spit my water.
Yeah, we'll be back after this break. Hang out with us. Help me. Please, help me. I'm so alone.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Wendy's.
As the 4th of July approaches, residents in Elgin are reminded that fireworks remain strictly prohibited within the Elgin city limits. The ban follows several incidents in which illegal fireworks led to fires and injuries in past years. Officials are urging everyone to attend permitted professional displays like the city's upcoming 4th of July celebration. Naperville Public Library is bringing summer fun outdoors with a packed schedule of programs for kids and families. Highlights include weekly story times like Picnic in the Park on Monday at the 95th Street Library and Evening on the Riverwalk Tuesday nights at the Nichols Library. Find the full calendar at napervillelib.org. Former House Speaker Michael Madigan's hopes of overturning his conviction were dashed on Monday as a federal judge rejected his motion. Madigan, 83, appeared in court for a short 15-minute session, marking his first public return since being found guilty of bribery and corruption. Judge John Robert Blakey announced his decision from the bench, noting a lengthy written ruling will remain private for now.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Curdan.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
What was that? That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud Phone System. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very
calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to handle the busy holiday season, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has two convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 78. Windy with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 60. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 89. A chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow night. Currently, it is 53 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
this Father's Day at Lowe's. Score free gifts for the greatest dad. Right now, get a free Blackstone 8-piece accessory kit when you buy a Blackstone 28-inch griddle. Plus, get 2 free select Craftsman V20 tools when you buy an RP brushless drill and impact driver combo kit. Shop these deals and more this Father's Day at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 6/15 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Back to the show that keeps your mornings moving. It's the WRMN Morning Show. More talk, more laughs, and probably more trouble. Filled with weird news, listener shout-outs, and just enough structure to stay on the air. It's the WRMN Morning Show. Let's go.
And we are back. This is the WRMN Morning Show with your hosts, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me. I'm the L Train, Elliot Serrano. And we are on.
We are on. We're just not on the screen.
Oh, my. Your screen's slower than my screen.
Oh, my goodness. What is happening? Oh, there we are. We're back. Yeah. At least on the... I don't know. The gremlins are in town.
She does this thing, guys. I'm telling you. You know when you're like doing something right, but they're still pointing at you and they're going, no, you need to do that. I go, but I did do it. But I don't see it.
But
I can't see it.
Did I not just show you my phone?
But I'm telling you I did it.
Okay, but I was just showing you that we weren't on screen. Are we going to fight? We're going to fight on air.
We are going to.
Let's go. Round 1. So we have so many people that have already checked in on YouTube. And Miss Linda Carter, of course, was first one in on the information 360 information. Sorry, I'm reading and talking at the same time, which is not easy to do for me.
The 360 image line. Image 360 line.
Yeah,
yes.
That's it. Say it again.
The image 360 line, which, by the way, is 505-926-1410. Again, 505-926-1410. You can text us round the clock. Send us pictures. Send us your thoughts. Send us information. Tell us, what would you like to hear on the WRMN Morning Show? Because I'm going to tell you right now, there are things that listeners have suggested that we've incorporated into the show.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, if there are things that you would like to hear us talk about, things that you'd like for us to do, themes you'd like us to explore, we are happy to entertain them.
Question of the day suggestions. Give them to me. I have lists, but I will take your suggestions. Last week, I think I used 2 of our listener suggestions. So let's see. No Nickname John was first one checking in. And he sends the joke of the day and a whole bunch of prayers.
I saw the joke.
You actually laughed out loud.
Nah, it was a groaner. I was like...
Was it groaner?
I was like...
All right.
But it's a bad joke. That's the whole point. It's a bad joke.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So we got Hector Soto checking in, of course. Good morning, L Train, Susie C, and the first shifters from Hector, Nene Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house. He sends prayers. And let's see, we got Becky. Miss Becky Butcher, it's Blues Day Tuesday. Everybody have a great day with plenty of sunshine from Becky Blue Eyes, which she has beautiful blue eyes. And we definitely, the sun's coming out, but we need to get rid of the smoke. Keith K says, good Tuesday morning shifters. Stay well. Fast Eddie. Rise and shine. Happy Tuesday, Susie C. L Train and all of the first shifters. Wedding says, LMV Lena says, good morning. I love to percolate. Sarah Johnson, good morning. Beautiful day ahead. Have a great day, first shifters. Farmer Dan says, good morning. Mike Reed says, good morning. Eddie Marsh, absolutely fast, Eddie. Wheel of Fortune. Downtown Jose, Taco Tuesday, first shifters. Hello, Elliot, Susie C. I love the dating game. Yes. Good morning from Linda Carter. Welcome back to Tuesday Blues Day and have a blessed day. Keep the faith. And she says, welcome, Elliot. And I hear some blues. I hear them.
It's Blues Day Tuesday.
I got the blues.
But you can't, because you can't say Happy Blues Day. It's maybe Melancholy Blues Day.
Yeah, we're gonna go melancholy. Blues
Maybe
Day.
maybe it's I don't know. What is it? The ennui Blues Day.
Yeah, Farmer Dan, are you out there in the fields growing us some corn? What are you up to today? I know last week you were sprinkling them with some fertilizer. What are you doing today, Farmer Dan?
Let us know.
Let's hear it.
The WRMN Morning Show is brought to you by Vasselli Law. As always, Vasselli Law proudly serving the Northern Illinois. You can reach them at 630-931-8225. Again, that's 630-931-8225. Or visit jmvchicagolaw.com. Again, jmvchicagolaw.com. Vasselli Law specializes in municipal, real estate, and corporate law, and is a proud sponsor of the WRMN Morning Show.
Good morning, Jimmy Vasselli. So, traffic report. Traffic report on Douglas Street. One car just drove by. It's busy.
I will say this. I was coming down Villa Street this morning, and Elgin PD stopped, like right in the middle, right before the turnoff. And something happened. He even had his flashers going. I kept looking. What happened? What happened? I know it wasn't me.
Because you were behind him.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, I was behind him. That is correct.
Yeah, thank you. But your heart still skips a little beat.
Like, what did I do? What happened?
Yeah.
But did anyone see anything happen on Villa Street? Let me know. I'm just curious what happened this morning.
And then weather, I heard my furnace actually kicked on.
Yes.
This morning because I left windows open. And I'm like, what do I wear today? It was so cold this morning. So I'm like, it's a hoodie morning and then
it's going to get
shorts
warm
and a t-shirt later.
In the afternoon, yeah, because right now, hold on, let me refresh this because I know the temps have gone up since. It's right now we're looking at 55 degrees with a high with a real feel of 59. Looking at a breezy morning, otherwise hazy sunshine. The smoke from the Canadian wildfires can create reduced air quality. Today we do have a high of 78. Air quality, though, is ranked as fair this morning.
It's killing me.
It's killing you.
And I think for anybody that has seasonal allergies or breathing issues, yes, the air quality is a little better today. But being that we've been suffering with this since it started, just be careful. Take your allergy meds. Keep your inhaler close if you need one. Because even though it's fair, cumulatively, it's killing me. Wheezometer this morning was probably only a 5. But I could still feel it. So take care of yourselves, peoples.
Which is why I think you really need to throttle down a bit. You're
you
right.
Think that's what it is?
You're in gear 3. Bring it down to 2, maybe 1. Relax a bit. Maybe
Speaking of gears,
take a couple plays off.
Cruise night, baby. Cruise night.
Oh man,
I'm so excited to go.
I'm pretty sure I have a dentist appointment at.
I don't think so.
Tomorrow.
I don't think so. You promised.
I don't know. I mean, again. Nobody wants to meet me.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
I'm telling you, my people from the other side of the corn curtain want to meet you.
The corn curtain. See, that's all the other part that kind of concerns me. You refer to them as the corn curtain, folks. I mean, you would be like the remake Children of the Corn Curtain.
Well, what's scary is my RV, the mobile Marriott, backs up to the cornfield. And last year when I moved in, it was beans. So now we're back to corn. So I don't know what's going to happen. But right now, we are not on track for knee-high by the 4th of July. We need some rain. We need the corn to grow. Farmer Dan's out there. He's fertilizing. He's feeding the corn.
That's good.
I don't know where he's at, but he is on the other side of the corn curtain.
Looking at more news going on around the world, I will say this. This is a nerd thing for me, but it's something that just occurred, and I'll ask, what made this any better? Warner Brothers Discovery is breaking up into 2 publicly traded companies by mid-2026, separating its film and streaming operations from its global cable networks. The new studios and streaming company, including HBO, HBO Max, Warner Brothers Television, and DC Studios, will be led by current CEO David Zaslav. The global network unit, including CNN, TNT Sports, and Discovery, will be run by current CFO Gunnar Weidenfels. The move follows a corporate reorganization late last year that split the company into two internal divisions. Executives say that the split will let the streaming group respond more quickly to market trends, while the networks group focuses on managing its legacy portfolio. Streaming now accounts for 44.3% of total TV usage in the U.S., surpassing cable at 24.5% and broadcast, which is at 20.8%. So that means almost half the people who watch television in America do it via a streaming network, which makes me go, now they're splitting up, right?
I thought it was when you said they were splitting, I thought it was going to be Warner and Brothers.
Yeah.
I was like,
the Warners and the Brothers.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But the thing is that these companies, they suddenly, in the beginning, they all like sucked everything up. Warner Brothers Discovery turned into this giant conglomerate. They pulled in HBO and a whole bunch of other networks. And they wanted to say, this is the greatest, streaming network ever. And we're talking, this company is currently $34 billion in debt. I mean,
well, I think the big thing is, man, look at your cable bill. If you are still like having cable, like it's crazy. I know people that pay like hundreds, like $200, $300, $400 just to watch TV when you can get a Fire Stick, you can download streaming. I think Peacock is like $7.99 a month.
$5 a month. I pay $5 a month.
Why am I paying $7.99?
You got to get one of them deals.
I'm going to cancel. I don't really watch it much.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think YouTube TV is great. I think the hard part is getting used to it once you've had the same, like if you've had DirecTV for years and then that's the hard part. It's kind of like getting a new phone. It's very traumatizing.
Yeah, Mom, I think you port your number over from time to time. You can. But yet, to your point, yes, that's why they call that cord cutting. People are giving up cable because it's so expensive, and they're going to streaming. But then you still have broadcast television.
Right.
If you're the kind of person that you just don't watch all those channels, you can get a nice, you can get one of those nice antennas, a digital antenna, plug it into your TV. And get that's what I do. That's how I get a lot of my local channels. I'm a cord cutter, but I have like the bare bones basic streaming services. I don't have a local I don't even have the I have the Fire Stick, but I don't have Amazon Prime Video. I just use that to manage all the little apps, all the little things I have on there.
I have the YouTube TV.
See, that one's expensive though. I've thought about that one. That one's a lot.
I don't pay for it. My friends gave me their login.
Okay, well that worked. Yeah, and I think that one you can. Yeah. Well,
you can have like a couple. Like for a while before I got caught with the Netflix, it was in California, Arizona, 3 in Illinois.
Nah.
And Netflix cracked down and
I'll be honest, I know there are 2 that I pay for and a few that I'm on a friend's service. So again, it's funny with all these streaming services, they are now costing, when you get all the different streaming services and you add them together, they're starting to cost as much as cable, like if you had just a cable subscription, which is ridiculous. But they get us one way or another. These mega companies. I still have a Blu-ray player. I still have DVDs.
You do?
Yeah, I don't.
Wow.
I have not gotten rid of any of those because if my internet goes down and I really want to watch, an Indiana Jones movie, I've got it right there.
Yeah,
on my Blu-ray player.
Yeah, and I was corrected. Farmer Dan says, "Excuse me, look how high the corn is right now. Where he's at, it's almost waist high." But by me, the field behind me, it's like not even a foot tall, maybe a foot.
Well, Farmer Dan
he's doing something right.
Is that corn really high, or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah. So
All right, let's take a short break here, and when we come back,
cue of the day, baby.
Let's go back to the cue of the day. What was your favorite game show? We had a lot there. Does anyone know what my favorite game show was? You're gonna have to go on the Facebook page to see what my answer was. I'll tell you right now. First person to give me the answer and hit me with the correct answer on the Image 360 line gets a free car wash from Britain Car Wash.
Yes, let's do it.
All right.
First one in, baby.
First one in. Somebody save me, please.
Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
If you build a relationship, then it becomes easier. If you build trust, it becomes easier. As a parent, you want what's best for your child. To give them the love that a child needs. It's probably the best thing you can do for a teenager.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. That does give us certain advantages, for example, in focus and resources. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. If you're a guy facing divorce, remember, Cordell & Cordell, a partner you can count on.
2815 Old Jacksonville, Springfield. CordellCordell.com.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Good morning and welcome back to Tuesday Blues Day. See, I didn't say Happy Tuesday Blues Day.
There we go.
But it is a Happy Tuesday and it is a Blues Day. And it is 6:52. Get your buns a moving if you gotta be to work. It's a beautiful day. We're having fun already. Today's cue of the day, we've had some great answers. What was or is your favorite game show? And my friend Freddie said, and I was explaining to Elliot, I don't know, has anybody watched America Says? And I love that show. It looks like it should be so easy, and it's not. But it's super fun. I can't think of the host's name. He was on a comedy show. But yeah, America Says is a great one. And of course, I've got lots of Wheel. And you know what? No Nickname John, he likes the $100,000 pyramid.
I remember that one.
That was a great show.
It was a $50,000 pyramid, then it became the $100,000 pyramid. Yep.
Wasn't it like it started out the $10,000 pyramid?
Yep. It kept getting, well, I mean, inflation, all that. America Says is an American television game show hosted by John Michael Higgins.
That's him.
And broadcast on the Game Show Networks. I've seen John Michael Higgins. This guy is hilarious.
He is very funny.
He's done a lot of he does a lot of comedy. He's done a lot of comedic roles. He's in all of Christopher Guest's movies like Best in Show, A Mighty Wind, all these different improv movies.
Mm-hmm.
He plays great characters. And no, he is really funny. He's a funny guy.
And America Says, like, that is a really fun game show. What else we got? Oh, Kat, of course. Kat says, win Ben Stein's money.
Yeah, Bueller. Of course, Kat's going to go with that one.
Yeah, hello.
There was one I liked. Anyone ever watch The Floor, Rob Lowe's game show?
So I have only watched one episode of that, and I was very confused by it. But I know a lot of people that do; they love it, and they said it's very nerve-wracking.
It is. It's episodic. Like, you have to tune in. They want you to come in from episode to episode, so you can see how each contestant has fared during each, from one episode to the next, because it's essentially, when you're on the floor, so to speak, whenever you win your round against another contestant, you take over their territory on the floor. So as the show progresses, you see they'll do like an overhead shot of each of the contestants on the floor, and you'll see how much, the floor is like this giant LCD screen, and it just takes different colors of whatever territory they possess. And then by the end, it's like the two that have most of the floor go up against each other, and they win at the end. A buddy of mine actually was on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he's also a book writer. I want to have him on the show sometime soon. And I even I applied to be on it. The thing that people don't know about it, though, it films in Ireland.
Wait, what?
It films in Ireland. And when I made my application,
I didn't know that.
The application asked, I had to do I did a audition tape, the audition video, and one of the questions was, do you have a passport to leave the country? And unfortunately, I did not have one at that time. But I thought if I get picked for the show, I'll rush it. I'll get a passport. I did not find out until later it's because the show films in Ireland.
I had no idea.
Apparently, it's cheaper for them to fly everybody out to Ireland and put them up in a hotel there for a week while they film the show and come back than it is to produce a game show in the United States.
Now, have you ever seen The Wall? The Wall gives me anxiety.
I've seen that one.
Crazy. Yeah. And then the only thing I don't like about that show is at the end when the couples are talking and, did you sign the contract or tear it up? And they're like, I love you. And when we came here, we had nothing. And whatever you decide, I'm still going to love you. And it's like, shut up. Just tell you whether they won or not. Like, that's it. Like, we don't need the 5-minute I love you speech. Like, oh, baby, whatever we said. Just tell them that he won or he lost. Like, done and done.
You know that whole thing, how you don't need to hear any of that?
You don't need to hear it either, do you?
There's a lot of stuff I don't need to hear on this morning show. I really don't need to hear it.
I love you, Allie.
No.
Where's the no button?
Wait, that's right. I'm sorry.
You are slacking. No. Yes. Elliot. Trucker Dennis checks in. He says, good morning, first shifters. At the Legion, 820 North Liberty last night, the Queen of Hearts, the 2 of Diamonds was turned over for $100 to the winner. There is a post meeting tonight. And Trucker Dennis, if you can record the Pledge of Allegiance, I would love that. So we can add that to our pledge. And anybody else, if your kids' sports teams, get them. Your classroom, Cub Scouts, Girl Scouts, Daisies, Brownies, whatever. Have them record the Pledge of Allegiance and send it in, because then we'll use it on the air and we could say who it was.
We can do that. And of course, we encourage community involvement here at WRMN. Radio. Our text line is 505-926-1410. Again, 505-926-1410. I'm still waiting to see someone to tell me, I'm still waiting on a text line. Has anyone discovered what my favorite show was growing up? I said it on the Facebook page.
And you can win a car wash.
You win a car wash. First person to text the answer into the Image 360 line gets it.
Car wash.
We are also opening up the phone lines, 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. And of course, thank you to everyone who's tuned in on our YouTube channel and commenting in the chat box. We'll be back.
Tune in to Big Top Sports
with Derek Geyer every weeknight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
He'll have sports thoughts from the center ring of Chicagoland and to the outer rings from across the nation.
Weather from Chicago Cubs,
White Sox,
Bulls,
Bears,
Blackhawks,
Stars,
Fire,
Boomers, whatever the national story is of the day.
Geyer and his sports czar takes will either have you nodding in agreement,
Yelling at the radio,
or in all honesty,
a bit of both.
With the way the Chicagoland sports and sports are in general, there's bound to be
thrills,
chills, and
oh my God moments. So get your snacks and libations ready,
because this is going to be a wild ride.
Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer's quirky and insightful Fanatics take
will make you feel a little
or a lot better about your Chicagoland sports viewing experiences.
Tune in to Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer every weeknight from 6 p.m.
to 8 p.m.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Wendy's.
Naperville Public Library is bringing summer fun outdoors with a packed schedule of programs for kids and families. Highlights include weekly story times like Picnic in the Park on Monday at the 95th Street Library and Evening on the Riverwalk Tuesday nights at the Nichols Library. Find the full calendar at napervillelib.org. Former House Speaker Michael Madigan's hopes of overturning his conviction were dashed on Monday as a federal judge rejected his motion. Madigan, 83, appeared in court for a short 15-minute session, marking his first public return since being found guilty of bribery and corruption. Judge John Robert Blakey announced his decision from the bench, noting a lengthy written ruling will remain private for now. As the 4th of July approaches, residents in Elgin are reminded that fireworks remain strictly prohibited within the Elgin city limits. The ban follows several incidents in which illegal fireworks led to fires and injuries in past years. Officials are urging everyone to attend permitted professional displays like the city's upcoming 4th of July celebration.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing new Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals, and it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with new Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
What was that? That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud phone system. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very
calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to handle the busy holiday season, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The College World Series is just about set. One game remains in the Super Regionals. That's today, Duke against Murray State. The series tied at 1-1. First pitch tonight just after 7 Eastern. The winner advances to take on UCLA in Omaha. It'll be Louisville battling number 8 Oregon State. Arizona battles number 13 Coastal Carolina. LSU will face number 3 Arkansas. College World Series play starts this Friday. Women's College World Series. The Texas Longhorns beat Texas Tech in 3 games to capture their first national championship. NASCAR Sunday at Michigan. Denny Hamlin took the checkered flag. Curtis Buescher ran second. Ty Gibbs was third. The NBA final is tied at a game apiece. Oklahoma City beat Indiana 123-107 last night. Game 3 in Indianapolis this Wednesday. Stanley Cup final game 3 tonight. Edmonton and Florida tied at 1-1. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Find what you love, love what you find. A total wine and more. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
At Straight Talk, we are all about no-brainers. Calling Grandma for her recipe, no-brainer. Streaming one more episode at 2 a.m., big no-brainer. Getting real unlimited data where you buy bananas, the ultimate no-brainer. Switch now and get a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G or Moto G Power 5G 2025 with select plans. Straight Talk, real unlimited data. Available at Walmart and straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 7/20/25. Taxes and fees apply. Requires in-store activation of single line gold unlimited plan or higher. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 78. Windy with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 60. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 89. A chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow night. Currently, it is 53 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
This Father's Day at Lowe's, score free gifts for the greatest dad. Right now, get a free Blackstone 8-piece accessory kit when you buy a Blackstone 28-inch griddle. Plus, get 2 free select Craftsman V20 tools when you buy an RP brushless drill and impact driver combo kit. Shop these deals and more this Father's Day at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 6/15 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low, and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability, or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Call-ins, community chaos, question of the day debates, all served hot across the Fox River Valley. It's the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and L Train.
Morning and welcome back to Blues Day Tuesday. You are tuned in to WRMN AM 1410, listening to the morning show with me, Susie C., and my trusty sidekick and co-host, Elliot the L Train Serrano. Good morning, Al.
Guten Morgen.
Oh, look at you, all multilingual. We have some things going on. First of all, winner, Carol with a K. She got on Facebook and saw that Elliot's favorite game show was
The Price is Right.
So Carol with a K, you got the car wash coming, so we'll be sending that off to you. And there's a bunch of things going on at the Legion that I think everybody needs to hear. First of all, Wednesday night, we're meeting, all of us, 5 o'clock, Legion, cruise night. Music. I think
you guys are going to have a great time.
You're going. You already promised. No take backs. Anywho, So Elliot's going. So if you want to meet us
Promises
in person,
are meant to be broken.
that's why you're single anyway. Oh, wait, you're not single.
No, I'm not single.
Just don't break promises.
Well, she gets mad at me for breaking promises too. So that's been the thing.
Well,
So,
you don't want the whole morning show mad at you.
Well, only one of us really matters right now.
No. But no, so we're all, if you can hear my voice, come to the Legion Wednesday at 5 for cruise night. Then on June, let me make sure I have these in chronological order. June 13th, there is a farewell celebration to the Commander Mark Smith. Cocktails at 6, a celebration at 7. There will be music and food and a cash bar. He is moving up the chain.
I was going to say, it's not like he's leaving.
No, he's taking over like a big territory.
Like more of the region, more than just one American Legion outpost. He's like getting it promoted. I mean, is he still a commander? Does he become like a colonel or?
I don't know. I don't know how that
general?
works, but that'd be pretty cool.
American Legion's like, come on, a bit like, I mean, it's kind of military, but still, like, what are fun titles?
Well, they sound cool.
Like, you go from commander to grand poobah.
I think the commander sounds very
Commander
cool.
sounds really cool.
Then on the 14th, the Sons of the American
Grand
Legion.
Commander.
I like that.
I like that one.
Yeah, that commands like respect. Yeah. On the 14th, the Sons of the American Legion Member Appreciation Party. That's June 14th. I'm trying to see. It's blow it up because it's little. Sons of the Legion members and one guest are free. All others are $10. It includes one drink ticket, pizza, and the band that's playing is 27 West, and they are great. We had them when they very first got together out at Newman's, and actually they're coming back for a parking lot party at the end of the month, and that's from 6 to 10 p.m. And then this is a big one. Father's Day breakfast is June 15th from 10 to noon. Choice 1 is $15. You get a 6 to 8 ounce boneless ribeye steak cooked to order, scrambled eggs or French toast, potatoes O'Brien with or without cheddar cheese, and fruit. And choice 2, which is only $10. You get scrambled eggs, French toast, or potatoes O'Brien with or without cheese, ham or bacon, or sausage and fruit. And then it says toast, jellies, orange or apple juice, coffee, water, and donuts are also available with both choices. But you have to pre-purchase your tickets, especially for choice number 1 with the steak. And you got to buy that in the canteen, by the 9th. But what's today?
It was yesterday.
Yeah, but, Trucker Dennis sent it to me, so there might be some still available. Children 5 to 10 for choice 2 only is $5. And children 4 and under for choice 2 only are free. So get out and support your local Legion.
Again, these are great things that are going on in the Fox River Valley that we tell folks, hey, we support our local community. We want to support all the different organizations throughout the Fox River Valley. If you have an event outside of Elgin that you would like to promote, please, by all means, let us know. You can always send us the information on the text line 505-926-1410. Again, 505-926-1410. You can also email us press releases, event releases to info@WRMN1410.com.
Garage sales, estate sales.
Yeah,
like
all
of
that
them.
stuff. We're putting together a whole alert system for these types of events. From 9 to 10 during our local community hour is when we're going to blast that stuff out there so people can hear it and learn about what's going on. So by all means, WRMN we call ourselves the voice of the Valley, and that means we are your voice. We want to lend this reach that we have. This station has a signal that reaches about 1.15 million households. That's throughout the Fox River Valley.
So come on, people, get your neighbors to listen.
Get your neighbors to listen and tell us about, what's going on. Let us know. That way we want to show that we are reflecting everyone in the Fox River Valley. The Trucker Dennis gave us a correction on the commander. Yes, he is moving out of state. But yeah,
Oh, that's right. Well, I didn't know if that was like something that was talked about.
Yeah, it was talked about. There was a district commander position was a bit. So he will be, his job has got him relocating. But so we want to wish Commander Mark the best of luck on that. So good guy. I will say I will always remember that for the spaghetti dinner that Genius George arranged at the American Legion. I asked Genius George, will there be garlic bread? And he said, no, we were not planning on garlic bread, but I will bring you garlic bread. Genius George did actually bring me a loaf of garlic bread.
He's wonderful.
But Commander Mark went, you know what? No, when Elliot said he needed good garlic bread, we were going to, everyone got garlic bread at that point. So anyway, thank you.
Garlic bread. So remember, there will not be a fish fry this Friday because they're doing a celebration, a going away for the Commander Mark Smith. But I have some fun news, Elliot. There's the sign number one. If you're keeping score, there's number one. I got 4 yesterday.
Because the thing is, when you say fun, I'm like, oh.
Oh, no, you'll enjoy this.
All right.
Jack in the Box is going to be opening 8 to 10 new locations in Illinois. Jack in the Box. There'd be one around Midway. They haven't nailed it down. Tinley Park, New Lenox, Naperville, Carroll Stream, and Lake in the Hills.
All right. Okay.
So Jack in the Box alert.
Jack in the Box coming back. I grew up on Jack in the Box.
Oh, the tacos.
The tacos were the best.
I'm starving. I need a Pop-Tart.
Man, you're killing me now.
I know. And then
it's everything. You're appealing to every single anxiety I have. Meeting new people, being in strange situations, surrounded by strangers, and now lack of breakfast.
Because
you were talking.
So hungry.
You were talking about that. Does anyone? Does anyone want to be my dad so I can take you to the breakfast the breakfast event, or does anyone want me to be their dad? You're a kid,
Daddy.
You're young, and I'll be your dad, and then we'll go, and you can treat me to breakfast at the event. So, I mean, again, I'm just looking because steak and eggs
for $15. Where could you get that for $15? You go out to eat, that's like almost a $30 meal.
Actually, the egg basket where I go to over in Streamwood is the steak and eggs is $20. Yes.
Oh, that's very reasonable.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but it's
Yeah.
But again, and also these events are made for the community, and they try to do this so that everyone can have access to these things and not like put themselves in debt over it. You still want to treat Dad to a nice breakfast.
Heck yeah. And then we're talking about the cue of the day, which is what was or is your favorite game show. So we've got Charmaine says Wheel of Fortune. Todd says The Gong Show. There's a lot of people saying The Gong Show.
I mean, The Gong Show, really, when you think about it, the predecessor to America's Got Talent, or or Britain's Got Talent, or whatever. It's like, look, it's the same thing, except I know Chuck Barris. The show was kind of a joke. I mean, he literally picked like the worst acts out there. It was, but it was hilarious.
So entertaining.
But I remember watching it as a kid and going, all these people are really bad. And every once in a while, you got someone who was really good, but that would blow me away. I go, wow, that person is actually good and funny or talented. Everyone else is eesh.
Yeah, it's definitely was an interesting show, and it was very different. And then there was, do you remember High Rollers?
High Rollers?
High Rollers. I do. I think if that was the one that had the big dice that they threw. And then there was also Dealer's Choice, and that was where they had the big cards on the easel, I believe, and they were flipping the cards on the, like a big, because in the 70s, there wasn't a lot of technology.
Yes.
So it was the big giant deck of cards, and they like flipped it over.
Not remember Wheel of Fortune actually had letters that you had to flip.
Yeah, Vanna had to flip them around.
Yeah.
So.
Now it's not just she touches a little corner on the screen and the light comes on.
And I think she has a portrait of Dorian Gray somewhere in her house. The woman does not change.
Oh, I'm telling you.
She's beautiful. She has not aged. Well, she's aged a little bit, but not a lot.
Yeah, but again, when you're able to, when essentially your entire career is based on how you appear, you can afford to have someone cook for you and a trainer, and you don't have to, get up late in the day and not have a good breakfast and, kind of like
Okay, we're on YouTube. Can't I have those things?
Sure. Go on ahead. Knock yourself out. Have them. You can wait. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, the show's not going to kick back for that and be like, here's your trainer and your chef.
Oh, wait a minute. We got a caller on line one. I do believe.
Let's see who it is.
I think it's Mike Reed joining us on the WRMN Morning Show. Good morning, sir.
Hi, morning show mobile reporter number one. How are you guys today?
Hey, good morning, MR2.
What's going on?
Not a whole lot. We're having a fantastic morning, but you're having an even better one.
Right. I mean, how much more fun can you have listening to WRMN from the Outer Banks?
From the Outer Banks. And what do you call your RV?
The Rolling Redneck Radisson.
The Rolling. I could not think of Rolling yesterday. The Rolling Redneck Radisson. And you're out there with the lovely wife and your R3.
Yeah, and Ellie the Wonder Dog.
Ellie the Wonder Dog. She's so cute. Is she loving vacay?
Oh, man, she loved the ocean and everything. We took her out onto the beach, and we thought she was going to get intimidated by the waves, and she was all in, man.
Aww.
So we're a few days into the trip, and she's already gotten one bath, so that was good.
Nice. And you and Jen are still in love after a few days in the Rolling Radisson together?
You ever see those shirts that, please forgive me for what I said when I was backing in the camper? It's
yes.
Like we're living it in real life.
And I've seen so many videos online of, the woman's back there. Stop, bro. And they just end up in like a massive argument. It's like,
Pro tip, anybody that RVs, get a set of cheap walkie-talkies and keep them in your truck, because this way she's not screaming at me so the whole campground can hear. This way she's just talking into the walkie-talkie. Elliot wouldn't know anything about that because his shtick is to not want to go anywhere, not do anything, and not be with anybody. So he probably just want to stay in his house and not explore the world.
Nope.
It's pretty discouraging to listen to in the morning, but that's okay. I understand positive and uplifting, but not for Elliot.
It is not shtick. It is me, buddy.
I tried to get him to be positive and uplifting.
I can be positive and uplifting. It's just I'm not that social. That's all.
It's true. We know that. So you guys are having a blast, and you're just going to be hanging out in where are you at? South Carolina?
So we're in North Carolina today. We're right on the Outer Banks. We're in the big town of Camp Hatteras, Camp Hatteras, I think it is. And so we've been all over the place doing lighthouses. Yesterday we did a Jeep tour thing, and we went and drove on the beach on a Jeep, legally, of course. We had permits and all that kind of stuff. But that was pretty breathtaking. And then we're going to head over to Charlotte later on in the week and just kind of having fun.
Nice. Is MR3 just loving it?
Oh, man, him and my wife are beach people, man. So, like, today I'm actually doing some work on the laptop, taking some phone calls, doing some meetings, being productive.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of pasty. You're a little pasty white. You don't want to get too burnt out there.
You are right.
I've seen your legs in those shorts.
Yeah, right. The Colonel's very proud of these legs, okay?
I just don't want you to get sunburn. And you know what's super fun? You know how Newman's gives away $25 4 times on a Friday?
Just.
Yeah. Guess who won? Karen.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is. I texted her yesterday. She won one of the $25. So she's going to come in and put it towards the bar bill on Thursday night.
Oh, man, she's so nice.
Yeah, so you'll have to, you know what? You could Zoom call in and you could drink mobily.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the whole purpose of vacation is to get away from everybody.
Yeah, but they're a fun group. It's after the meeting.
That's true.
After the meeting.
That's true. I have a good time with everyone.
You do.
Believe it or not, Elliot, you and I are a lot alike. I'm not a very social person either. I just play when on TV.
There you go. I mean, I can be social. I mean, I just when my job calls for it. But again, I have a very small circle.
I have enough circle for all of us.
I tell people all the time. I mean, there's just certain, and Sue knows this too. I get to a certain point where she's like, "Hey, so and so's out," and I say, "Well, that's nice. I've had too many people this week." I texted her that.
Yep, I know that feeling.
It's true, but that's okay because you know what? You're on when you need to be, and you're out when you need to be. That's what makes you unique, Mister.
That's right. There's nothing wrong with being a little more on than off.
Amen. Amen.
Well, you guys have fun and have a great show.
Say hi to Jimmy Vaselli.
Is he here?
No, just say it so he could hear you.
Hi, Mr. Vaselli. I hope that you got your oil changed on your Barbie Jeep.
The Barbie Jeep, I forgot. Yep, we're waiting to see it roll by.
I'm telling you, it's a whole different atmosphere when I'm talking to you guys and I'm staring at the ocean. Just saying.
Well, I could hear it.
I'm
I
jealous.
could kind of hear it behind you. And
really jealous.
Yeah, I like it. Well, thank you for taking time out of your amazing vacay to call us.
You guys are awesome. You guys have a great show, okay?
Oh, you're awesome, and thank you. We love you. Have a great day.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
And I believe we've got Gary online, too. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I don't know who won them tickets for the spaghetti dinner. Either one of them showed up Saturday night, so I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, they didn't?
Nope.
Oh,
Either
well,
one
that's a shame.
showed up, so I don't know who won them. You know, they missed a good turnout. We had a good turnout. We had good fun. But I just want to know, to let you know, either one of them showed up. So
Oh, that's a bummer.
All right.
Maybe they had an emergency because I know they were excited.
It could be. I miss, this. I don't know. I hope they had an emergency, and I just hope they didn't forget about it.
Yeah. Did you have a lot of people?
Not as many as I like, but we're here. We had a good time. That's the main thing. So
yeah,
raise a few dollars, and that's the main thing. So I just want to thank for giving them away, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Got to keep, again, another.
I know. I was supposed to go there and donate money, and I went to his house. Well, I tried to find his house, and I couldn't. My GPS had me in the middle of an intersection, and I'm like, this is crazy. So I still owe him. So I felt bad. And I feel bad that the two people that won, I'm not going to say their names, that they didn't go.
Well, again, sometimes things can occur, things can happen. And yeah.
Absolutely.
But I always say, if you can't go to an event,
pass the tickets on.
Pass the tickets on to someone who can. Yes, absolutely. Especially when it's something like, where it's an event where, again, it's local, people are working hard to put it together, and that it can be a fundraiser. And yes, you could be busy. You can pass it on to someone else. They can go, they can have a good time. They might be able to make a donation, stuff like that. So, but still, I know life gets in the way. And that's why I never promise I'm going anywhere. I don't want to be the one who said I'll be there and then I don't go.
Well, but you promised for tomorrow. And for those who don't know what tomorrow is, it is cruise night at the Legion, and we are showing up. We want to meet our first shifters. I want faces. I want to put faces to the names. Elliot is really excited about it. He's oozing excitement. I'm giving you another sigh for that one.
All right.
On the sigh scoreboard. So George came in on YouTube and he said random, I'm not sure what that word is, but on this day in 1944, 15-year-old Joe Nuxhall of the Cincinnati Reds becomes the youngest player ever in a Major League Baseball game. No Nickname John's mom was a very big Reds fan, and No Nickname John's mom was a great all-around athlete in her day. What?
The word is minutia.
Minutia? Is that how you say that?
Random minutia.
Okay.
Yes.
I was going to say minute because, I'm from the other side of the corn curtain. So No Nickname John, I want to hear. He's saying that his mom, that No Nickname John's mom, was a great all-around athlete in her day. So now we're sparking curiosity.
Yeah. Was she a Rockford Peach? Maybe,
Oh, I don't know. Was she local?
Possibly.
No Nickname John. Phone lines open, 847-931-1410. We want to hear about your mama.
Well, why don't we read his joke since we're hitting
we're getting to the bottom of the hour. So, all right. Are you doing it or am I taking it?
No, you can take it.
Okay. Okay. I got this one. I got this. I woke up this morning. I said, you're smart, you're beautiful, and you can deliver a joke. So, are we ready? Santa, are you listening? No Nickname John says, good morning, first shifters. It's National Egg Roll Day. I love egg rolls. National Egg Roll Day. What's the best way to make an egg roll? Push it real good. You push it. You push it real good. No.
Okay.
Oh, there's the other side. There's 3 on the scoreboard.
Again, it's all about it. Okay.
I thought I delivered it pretty good.
No, you fumbled it. You fumbled it.
Okay,
there.
you do it, and let me see how you're going to do it.
Okay.
We got like 2 minutes.
Good morning, first shifters. It's National Egg Roll Day. And I ask, what's the best way to make an egg roll? You push it. You push it real good. If you're going to put the push it real good, you got to say, you push it. And then,
Okay. I'm learning. I'm learning, young Al.
We're good. There we go. I'm going to give the no nickname John joke of the day. I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a good 7.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that was a good joke.
It was a good, bad joke.
Yes.
The delivery, though, because you kind of fumbled it, I'm going to have to, it could have been a 7, but I'm going to have to deduct a point. The Russian judges give you a 6.
Oh, 6? I thought I was getting a lot lower than that. I was like, the Russian judge is going to give me a 4.
Well, I mean,
I'm going to give myself a 5.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you've never, totally, bombed the joke.
No, I did one.
Oh, no, there was that one time. No,
there was that one time.
There was that one time where, and then you kept trying to repeat it, and you made it worse.
I did. I made it worse the second time. So, I try not to.
But that was so long ago.
It was. We don't even think about it anymore.
You have progressed. You have progressed. I'll give you credit for that. All right, folks.
There's so many other things I could do better than deliver a joke.
Yeah, there are a lot, but I don't want to, let's be positive this morning. It's, as I was told, I need to be a little more positive, so I'll do that.
That's right.
All right. And I need to go get my coffee. We'll do that. We're back from this break. Stick around.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
I am Tricia Grosser, and this is what was happening in Elgin 100 years ago, June 3rd. Headline reads, Ministers voice opposition to carnivals. Members of the Elgin Ministerial Association today issued an open protest to the press, the mayor, Earl R. Kelly, the state's attorney, Charles Abbott, and the county sheriff, Herman Verk, against the running of carnivals in the Elgin vicinity. The action of the ministers followed the visit of a carnival to the city last week and was spurred by the fact that the carnival exhibited on a Sunday, thus establishing a precedent for such things in the city. The general detrimental effects of carnivals and street shows are well known, declared Reverend John F. Fonks, secretary of the Ministerial Association. He said, the exhibition of the carnival in Elgin last Sunday was unprecedented and tends to give our city an unenviable reputation. Officials of the sheriff's and state's attorney's office are known to frown on the showing of carnivals in Kane County, but have no authority to act until proper protest has been made. A year ago a war was waged against carnival gambling in the county with more or less favorable results. At the time, Sheriff Verk received protests from prominent organizations of the county and threatened to arrest anyone operating gambling devices. The results were that none were operated.
Elgin 100 years ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 years ago at www.elginhistory.org.
When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction Group, they specialize in immediate response and same-day service for any residential, commercial, or industrial emergency across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com and let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, mostly sunny with scattered showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. High near 72 with temperatures falling to around 68 in the afternoon. Gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy with isolated showers and thunderstorms before 7 p.m. and a low around 52. Currently, it is 57 with clear skies. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
If there's one thing we know about dads, it's that they're not easy to shop for. Enter Kohl's. They've got everything from Nike golf gear to his favorite Levi's jeans. And you can save 20% on other finds like Flex Athleisure and Izod workwear. So if you're not sure what to get dad for Father's Day, you know where to go. Shop Kohl's now. Select styles. Offer ends June 15th. Some exclusions apply. Coupons do not apply to Nike and Levi's. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. News, nonsense, and everything in between. So grab your coffee, crank up the volume, and let's do this.
And we are back. This is the WRMN Morning Show with your host, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me, the L Train, Elliot Serrano. It's been a full morning talking about a lot of things going on around the Fox River Valley, and the phone lines are open. 847-931-1410, 847-931-1410. We've got a caller on the line. Good morning. You are on the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and the L Train. How are you?
Good morning, people. Bob here.
Hey!
It's Bob, Balcony Bob.
After your bad joke, I think I can come up with a couple that aren't quite that bad.
All right, let's hear him, mister.
You know what happens to a cow after it gives birth? It gets decaffeinated.
Oh my gosh.
See, there. That's it. Right there.
All
That
right,
is
I
an
like that
example.
one.
There's the example of how you deliver a bad
like
joke.
it.
There it is. See, he didn't hammer it too hard. He just enough.
Just enough. That was wonderful, Bob. I like that one. Maybe we should have you call in at 7:25 and read the jokes because you do such a better job than I do.
Oh, I have another one that's just as bad.
Okay, let's hear it.
Politicians that don't tell the truth when they die, you know what happens?
What?
They lie in state.
Oh, that one needs a rim shot.
Hold on. Okay. That was, man.
Not quite as good.
But still, it had levels. What I like about that one, it had levels, and I'm telling you, it works. It would work with a political crowd. Like if you told that, like at the Washington Correspondents' Dinner, they would totally get that one.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
A good one.
Tomorrow night at the Legion at 7:00. You guys are getting together?
At 5 o'clock.
What, 5 o'clock?
Yeah, at 5 o'clock for the cruise night. Are you going to come?
I think I can get down there to see what's going on.
I'm so excited. I want to meet you. I want to put faces to all these names, but I want to meet you so bad. I'm excited. Elliot wants to meet you, too.
Well, you can see my picture that hangs on the wall down there.
Oh, it does? Oh, at the Legion.
Pardon?
At the Legion? It hangs there?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know. I've never been there, so it's my first time.
It'll be my my fourth time there.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been there a few times. Yeah.
I want to get a brat and look at the cars.
I've only been there since it opened I forget when they opened the place. But anyhow, I'll see you then.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to meet you, and we will see you tomorrow.
All right, Submariner Bob, just so you know, I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to be there for you, my friend. So be there at 5 o'clock, and then, maybe we'll go off to a corner. Maybe we'll go into the bar, share a drink, commiserate a bit, and then we can both get the hell out of Dodge.
Look for the crazy blonde with curly hair dragging the ball and chain known as Elliot around with me.
God.
Bob, I can't wait to meet you. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for the jokes.
Okay. Take care now.
Thank you,
my
you
gosh.
too.
I'm so excited.
No, that was exactly how you deliver a bad joke.
I'm telling you.
You did it perfectly. Perfectly.
Who else is coming to round night? Start chiming in. I want to know who I'm going to get to meet. We could put faces.
Well, you can tell us on the studio text line, 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. If you're watching us on the YouTube and you want to comment in the chat line, we're reading that too. Sorry, we've got a little bit of a technical issue where I can see everything in real time on my screen, but Susie's phone is lagging a little because the other monitors in the studio.
The Gremlins came in again last night, but we're making it happen.
But for once, they're keeping their hands off the board, which I appreciate.
Yes. And Kat checks in. She says, meow, meow. Good morning, lovelies.
Good morning.
Good morning, kitty cat.
And if you want to call in, the phone number is 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. We've had a few callers this morning talking about what's going on. If you have things around you that you want to talk about, if there are events, if you have, a garage sale, an estate sale, things going on, we are here to help promote them.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I'll just run down a few right now. Today, we have, among other things, the Habitat for Humanity of Northern Fox Valley's home planet Earth sculptures. They are on public display in East Dundee, West Dundee, Carpentersville, and Elgin. I saw a couple of them on my drive-in. Coming summer 2025, this public art event will promote the importance of being environmentally conscious by caring for our home planet Earth. Habitat for Humanity of Northern Fox Valley aims to install 40 art sculptures around East Dundee, West Dundee, Carpentersville, and Elgin. Artists will have the ability to make their selected sculpture piece unique while staying within the environmental preservation theme. Artists will work with their sponsor to develop an design idea for approval by Habitat for Humanity. It started June 1st, ends August 31st, and I do believe I saw the cute little honeybee coming down Douglas. There is adventures at the zoo, in the zoo at the Elgin Public Museum. Illinois Abby Loves Lucy program at the Elgin Public Museum. Abby Rasmussen discusses the importance of a fossil found 50 years ago that revolutionized our understanding of human evolution. You'll also be able to dig and find a mini Lucy, and our summer intern, Andrea Jimenez, will be on hand to provide bilingual support. So we're going to, again, Abby Rasmussen, she's a museum assistant, will be talking about Lucy, the fossil discovered in 1974. And then you can even pretend to be a junior paleontologist and dig for your own Lucy skeleton. That's at the Elgin Public Museum of Natural History and Anthropology in Lords Park. You can go, it's from 11 to 12:30 today, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. today. We are going down the line here. Oh, yes, trivia night at the Assembly Bar and Cafe in West Dundee. That's tonight at 901 West Main Street in West Dundee, starting at 6 o'clock. The Dundee Township Park District has a concert in the park tonight. 6-speed tranny at Graffelman Park. 6-speed tranny, the biggest sounding high-energy power trio from the Chicagoland area, will have you rocking out and dancing to the best songs from the past 6 decades. That is today at 7 p.m. at Graffelman Park in West Dundee, Illinois. And then, of course, trivia night at the Elgin Public House at 7 o'clock tonight. The Elgin Public House is located at 219 East Chicago Street here in Elgin. For more information on these and all events, you want to go to exploreelginarea.com/events. Again, that's exploreelginarea.com/events. You can find all these events, click through, and register where needed. And that's our Elgin event spotlight on the WRMN Morning Show.
It's like you just went all around town.
All around town.
All around the towns.
All around the town.
Very cool.
And
yeah, trivia. You got to get Genius
all content
George.
created and owned by original blues music.
Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do.
Like and
Oh.
Sorry, that was wrong. I'm sorry. It is Blues Day Tuesday. So we do want to have a little bit of
Here you go,
the
Miss
blues
Linda Carter.
going.
And you know who else we play this for? West Side Freddy.
West Side Fred, we lost.
Playing the blues up in heaven.
Up in heaven. I think Blues Day Tuesday is going to be a stay.
Yes.
Weird Wednesday tomorrow.
Yep, let's hear weird. Let's do it tomorrow.
Give
just
us
so
your
you know.
weird stories for tomorrow. I already have a couple weird stories for tomorrow.
I have a couple of weird animal things.
Ah, there we go.
Very, very weird.
And if you want to share your stories for Weird Wednesday, you can always text them to us again at 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. And it's always open on the YouTube chat box. It's, I know a lot of people don't like calling in. I mean, there are a few folks who they like to call in because they don't mind being on the radio. But some folks, that's okay. If you want to be shy, you'd rather text it, we will read your texts. Also, if you send us photographs, we love sharing them. But if you do not want us to share photographs, like sometimes people
on
send
Facebook, right?
On Facebook, if some folks don't want to have their photographs shared anywhere, just let us know, please. Do not share.
Yeah, when you send them to the text line, just say don't share. But typically, I like to share the things that come in. And I know today we're talking about the cue of the day. What was or is your favorite game show? And there's one during the break I want to look up because I don't remember it, but it was called the $1.98 Beauty Show.
That was another Chuck Barris production, I believe.
Who was the crazy guy that was the host? I'm trying to think of his name. He had white hair. And his shtick was he had this voice and he was very funny.
I think it was, yes, it was Rip Taylor.
But I don't remember this, and I'm very intrigued by did anybody out there watch the $1.98 Beauty Show? I need you to call in.
I remember seeing it. I remember Rip Taylor's shtick was, he was flaming. He was a flaming performer.
Oh my God! And his voice,
and he was hilarious.
And his laugh. Yep.
But yes, the $1.98 Beauty Show. I remember watching that. This was, I don't know. It's funny because game shows are so easy to produce and they're fairly cheap. They don't cost a lot.
Okay.
And they draw huge ratings. That's why you see less and less. Let's say scripted entertainment on the over-the-air broadcast stations because it's all game shows. Everyone's showing game shows now.
They are. Game shows are way on the way back, huge. And again, I started with The Wall. But if anybody watched the $1.98 Beauty Show, I want you to call in 847-931-1410 because I need to know more about this show, especially because it had Rip Taylor.
It had... I'm trying to remember where I remember Rip Taylor from. Was it Hollywood Squares?
Oh, he was on Hollywood Squares.
Okay. That's where I remembered him from because...
That was a fun game show.
That was a lot of fun, yeah.
And Match Game. Match Game was crazy. So they were drinking on air. They were smoking on air. Brett, I can't think of her last name. Brett, she was naughty. She was so naughty, but funny. And Charles Nelson Riley with his ascot and his big glasses... he would always kind of be sort of naughty, too. Is this Rip Taylor? Is this the theme?
This is the theme to the bot. This is Rip.
Oh, my gosh.
It is pretty bad. It is. I'm sorry. You know what happened there? I was accidentally mixing the blues with the $1.98.
Oh, look at you. They're like, wiki, wiki, wiki.
Wiki.
$1.98 show. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, you got this.
Oh, here, a pure $1.98 show.
Let's see.
Pure $1.98 show.
You ring the bell.
You hit the spot. In other words, we like what you've got. We like your style. You have such great.
Well, I mean, this was really a send up of the beauty shows.
Oh my gosh, it kind of sounds familiar. And our Beck the Blue just drove by. We're going to give him his props. Gave us the hang loose sign.
I swear to God.
It moved.
One day I will have it. One day I will
Cut me some slack, Jack.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I tried.
Yeah. No, that's, maybe we'll give him that. But apologies to our Back to Blue friend.
Cut me some slack, Jack.
There we go.
It's one of those mornings, so you know.
Cut me some slack, Jack.
Thank you for that. Yeah. See, when I get too much control over this board and I can do too many things, then it gets out of control.
And No Nickname John said he is en route to the dentist and he will call in about his mom soon. Not today, but soon. Because I really want to hear like her. She was a great athlete back in the day. I want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know. But what did your moms do in sports? I'm thinking, my mom would have been really good at the discus.
Yeah, because she could throw her chanclas.
Or the
and
boomerang.
then boomerangs right back.
Boomerang
She
throw.
puts it right in her hand and back on her foot and goes. Yeah, and then it came right back. She put it right back on her foot and kept cooking. Oh, there it is.
I have like a
there
bit of
another sigh.
It triggered a core memory, and now I suddenly had a throbbing feeling in the back of my head. All right, when we come back, I see we have a caller on the line. We'll come to you, caller. Thanks, everyone who's been tuning in. You can call 847-931-1410. Phone lines are open. Or text us at 505-926-1410. This is the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and the L Train. It's a Blues Day Tuesday.
Good morning.
And we're mixing everything up.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
The weather is getting better, and we know it's the time when ladders and DIYers come out. Before you start any new outdoor projects, ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any type of work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you.
800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. That's 800-433-3082.
And we are back. This is the WRMN Morning Show with your host, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me, I'm the L Train, Elliot Serrano. And we've got a guest on the line.
Santa's coming to town. Oh, my God. Santa here? I know him.
South Elgin Santa's on the line. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Santa.
Guys, how are you guys this morning?
Oh, fantastic. If I was any better, I'd be you.
Yeah, okay. We'll go with that.
Where are you at today?
Work.
Oh, ew.
Working with the elves.
Okay, as long as they're behaving.
Yeah, sort of.
All right. Darn elves. Get it together, kids.
So, South Elgin Santa, did you hear the bad joke of the day?
Yes, I did. It was a good try on the delivery.
It was a try. It wasn't even a good try.
Hold on.
Oh my God. Okay. I added an Elliot sigh. I added your sigh to Elliot's sigh chart.
You know, it is so nice to know that Santa understands. Santa gets it.
Oh, Santa.
So I'll give you a 6 in the delivery, a 6 in the joke.
Wow, you are generous. Hey, are you coming tomorrow night?
Yes, I am.
Are you bringing Mrs. Claus?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I'm so excited to see you guys. I need a Santa hug. It's been a couple weeks.
Okay, no problem.
Yay! Oh, the more the merrier. I'm really excited for everybody who's coming. We're going to have a good time.
We're looking forward to it.
Oh, I'm so glad. Me too. I've not been to the Legion. I love a good cruise night. There's a brat with my name on it. And I can't wait to meet so many people. So, and you, I've already met you and Mrs. And I love you guys. You guys are so much fun. So I can't wait to see you and get my Santa hug. Elliot's like, stop talking.
You know, you can get all the hugs you want. You're going to be hugging everybody.
I am going to be hugging everybody. It's going to be like one of those, it's like at the wedding when everybody just lines up. I'm going to be line up. Let's go. Hug me. 1, 2, 3. We'll just keep going down the line. I am a hugger. Now, you know what, though? Hugs are healing. They are. You could be having a bad day and somebody gives you a really good hug. It's like, that felt so good.
Mrs. Claus feels the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we go out, she has to hug everybody.
That's why I like her. We're friends. Her and I are going to be hugging everybody. We got this, Mrs. Claus. So, well, you have a good day. What's on your agenda?
Work.
Make those toys. Make those children happy.
Keep the elves busy working.
Well, that's good. Well, Santa, thanks for checking in, and I cannot wait. We'll talk tomorrow because we'll be at
Yeah.
And it's Let's Keep It Weird Wednesday, so let's hear all the weird.
just to give you guys an update, South Elgin High School baseball team lost last night to McHenry.
What was the score?
Hey, it was 8-4.
Okay.
All right.
Well, it wasn't like they lost a heartbreaker.
8-6.
Okay.
They actually tried to come back in the bottom of the 7th.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't. They never gave up. I give those guys kudos for that.
Yeah. No, that's good, and it's good that they get recognized for what they do. You know, there's a lot of these young athletes some of them are gonna go on to bigger things. You know, and they're gonna think about that particular game. Some of those are they're gonna come back and they go, yeah, I remember when we were in that game and we tried to come back and it didn't happen. And they carry that with them to motivate them to do better and win the next one.